Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Patriot Coin Reviews. My name is Quentin Allen, and I will be your host today on Patriot Coins and Bills. Today I would like to discuss the 1942 S War Nickel. The 1942 S War Nickel is, as the title suggests, a war nickel, and war nickels contained 35% silver. The 1942 S War Nickel had approximately 32,900 units minted. And since it's a S mint mark, that means that the war nickel was produced at the San Francisco Mint. The composition of the 1942 S war nickel, just like all other war nickels, is 56% copper, 35% silver, and 9% manganese. The obverse of the nickel shows the President Jefferson, and the reverse shows the Monticello, which is where President Jefferson stayed. Here is a 1942 S war nickel that is in my collection. This is a circulated example, and as you can see, there is tarnishing pretty heavily on this coin. The coin has a high green-brown content look to it that makes it appear to be, well, not that good to the eye. It's very difficult to find these in conditions where they don't have tarnishing thanks to their silver content. Here's the reverse of the 1942 S war nickel. In my case, there is a large gash right here in the middle on the Monticello, which significantly reduces the value of the coin, especially in high grades. For the 1942 S war nickel, just like all other war nickels, the mint mark is located directly above the Monticello on the reverse. The mint mark is very large to indicate the change in composition of the nickel from the standard copper nickel alloy that is used in nickels and has been for as long as we've had nickels. But the change in composition to include silver meant that they needed to change it to make it significantly different than the normal design. This meant that they would put the mint mark directly above the Monticello, as seen here. On the back, we also have the words E pluribus unum and Monticello, 5 cents, and the United States of America. Here's another angle of my example for your reference. Whenever you find a 1942 S war nickel, or any war nickel for that matter, in coin roll hunting, I would give it a 9 out of 10 Wheaties of hype whenever you find it. That is because it is obviously silver, and it's the only silver that you can find while coin roll hunting nickels, because war nickels were the only time that nickels contained silver. Also, a few of the pros of the war nickels is that they contain silver, that they're from the World War II era, which is rich in historical content, and that the mint marks for war nickels make them easy targets so that you can easily pick them out whenever you're coin roll hunting and looking through your change. A few of the cons of war nickels include the fact that war nickels often do not have good eye appeal thanks to the silver content that made them tarnish, as well as the fact that the color of these coins makes it so that non-collectors such as tellers and cashiers are more likely to grab them whenever they're getting them back in change. As well as the fact that during the 1940s era, which is when these coins were minted, that the standard was 90% silver for all dimes, quarters, and half dollars. And compare that to the 35% silver content of this makes it not a good way of stacking silver when compared to 90% silver options. Here's an example of a 1942 S war nickel that is in uncirculated or near uncirculated condition. As you can see, it is not green or brown does not have any obvious tarnishing on it. This is because this is a very high-grade coin, and it has not been exposed to the elements. This is simply for your reference. I do not have one of these in my collection, but I would love to. The value of the 1942 S war nickel in December of 2019 varies quite a bit based on grade, just like any other coin. And it's important to remember that since this contains silver, that the price of the coin will fluctuate greatly based on the price of silver. And also keep in mind that this is just for reference, as in just a few months, these numbers may be totally inaccurate. So to get started on the 42S War Nickel, G4 will fetch you $1.15, VG8 will fetch you $1.42, F12 will fetch you $1.69, VF20 will fetch you $2.21, EF40 will fetch you $2.70, AU50 will fetch you $3.41, MS60 will fetch you $7.41, and MS65 will fetch you $26. Keep in mind these are just for reference, and that they change based on all kinds of things, including what you can get someone to pay for them. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell icon and like, comment, and share this video to help the YouTube algorithm recommend more of my content. Thank you.